24 hours in a day, and I get to do math, hey hooray. Y equals mx plus b with Mr. Ng. We're making history.
Hey integrated Math 3 students, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The end result is not just being quote unquote successful. And if you're not successful, let's just say you mess up or make a mistake, it's not fatal or you won't die. Mr. Churchill is saying that it's the courage to continue, even if you are successful or you make a mistake. All right, we're going to do something different this week. We're going to be doing these one-on-one meetings. So solo directions or directions by yourself. For the next couple of days, for the 3 times I meet you, you'll just be reading these directions, doing these activities, and it will be a lot of independent work. Take pictures of these directions, go to the Zoom chat and click on the Week at a Glance pair deck, watch Week at a Glance number 20 video on slide number 1, and take notes especially on the due dates. Complete slides 12 and 13, which is basically, that should say slides 11 and 12, which is a multiple choice about the week at a glance, and then this reflection that you'll need to have when you enter. And then if you are done with those above, then you just work on your skills practice but remain in the video conference. What are we going to do in the breakout room? So I'm going to invite everyone to the breakout room, but you only go in there if you're being tagged, like you're playing the game of tag and chasing. The breakout rooms are one-on-ones with me, so you only enter and you're just going to talk to me, a video or audio conference. In order to get full credit with me, it's only going to be 3 minutes long. I'm going to call this assignment 28.4. It's a one-on-one this week or during office hours if needed. What will the grade be? I will drop your lowest quiz score if you complete this. Wow. So get this done. Only go to the breakout room when you are tagged. So a person will type, so the person coming out, let's pretend my daughter Eloise is coming out of the breakout room, and in the chat, or she'll unmute her mic and say the next student. I just want you guys to go in order, alphabetical by first name, which in Zoom it has under participants. And then when you go inside the breakout room, answer 2 of the questions from slide 12. So this is what it looks like. I call it a 1-1-2-2. Let me just zoom in there so it's a little bit better. And write complete sentences and use math vocab words when appropriate. Question number 1, what one math concept do you not understand and what will you do about it? 2, what one assignment do you need to turn in, have questions on, or are you all done? Question number 3, reflect on 2 math concepts you've learned recently. Or number 4, in general, not just math, it could be about life, math or life. What are 2 specific ways you can improve as a person and a student? Okay, so that will be what everyone else will be doing during by yourself, and what you're doing in the breakout room when you're talking to me, and then basically in your independent work time, you're kind of doing these things. Grid view and our game plans. Week 28, March 8th to March 12th, 2021. We are focusing on 313, which is transformations of square roots and radicals. Determining characteristics of radical function transformations. We are, the transformations are applying it to the graphs of square roots and cube roots. What's our agenda today? For Monday, we are going to go through these game plans, school and room 902 news, our week number 28 at a glance. We just talked about the one-on-ones, and you'll be working on these skills practice. It was official last Thursday, very late at night. The school board voted and we are not returning to campus. So we're going to remain virtual distance learning. Remember, here is the timeline. This one is gone. Spring break is not next week, but in 2 weeks. We're on the 8th. So we have the 8th, 15th, and the 22nd. And then 29th and 30th, which is a Monday and Tuesday after spring break, it is a non-student day. So you get those days off, but teachers are having meetings. And I believe this Friday is the end of the quarter. That's what the little mark means. So if you want any late work to count for the 3rd quarter, make sure you turn it in by this Friday. Grades updated your participation, and I believe I graded assignment 25.4. Skills practice is coming up in about 23 days. Remember, I can tell if you are being active or not based off of the pair deck or Zoom. If you need any help, you click on the school one. You can click on my link to make an appointment with me. I'll help you anytime. And Miss Ophelia has her tutoring link. This is the Google Meets link. Don't forget my clubs. And then the big one was quiz number 10 was opened last Wednesday. And if you have not taken it, you can take it in class. It's going to close today, Monday, by 3 p.m. Okay? Just make sure you complete slides 11 and 12. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And our week at a glance, our essential question is, how do you determine characteristics of radical function transformations? So you're moving them around. Does the domain change to it? How do you go from a characteristics to making a new equation, or how does the equation change your graph? And you are continuing on in Skills Practice 313, so C, D, E. And then on Thursday, I will release 3.14 A and B. Okay, I don't have a hyperlink here, but I will. So let's go here, this might help. Okay, 27.4 was due last Wednesday. It's yellow because I have not graded it, but it has already passed the due date. Remember, it's only late after I input a Aries grade. For example, this weekend I graded assignment 25.4. So if you want to get that done, you're gonna have to go through late work. And I graded the late work over the weekend. So let's look at Skills Practice 313, B, C, I think I need to show you guys C, D, and E. Here I am on Skills Practice 313. We did already A, B, and now in C, if you pay attention, C has 8 questions, but let's take a look in there. Basically, if you realize what I'm doing, I'm basically giving you half the amount of questions now. Why? Because I want you to copy down this introductory video. So it's only 2 minutes long. Go ahead and copy that down. And it says from C1 to 8, so of these 8 questions here, only choose 4 to complete. Feel free to do more than 4, but you must do at least 4, and you can put an X through the number. And then D, it says copy what you did in C0. So copy the intro video above. You can put that here, the information above, or you can watch the video again. And it says there, because there's 8 questions, I want you to do half of them. So choose 4, and then you can skip the other 4. And remember, you're growing in confidence. So if you don't need to watch this video, that's fine. But you might want to go to the end and check your answer. Because if you get stuck, then you have these step-by-step instructions. And then E, you must write down E0. So watch this video, not sure how long it is. And then there's 6 questions, you only need to do 3 of those. Also, a way to double check your answers, if you're just using Desmos, you can actually put in both of these functions and then see if you get whatever the description that we get, okay? So that is week number 28 at a glance. We'll see you guys, bye.
24 hours in a day, and I get to do math, hey hooray. Y equals mx plus b with Mr. Ng, we're making history.